and welcome to another episode of Hidden Gems. I am OneMadHatt, and I am excited to tell you all about the Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD collection. Now, the collection only has two games, the first and third Budokai games, originally for the PS2, skipping over the second game for some reason. The first Budokai game is admittedly nothing special. Starting out, you will have a practice, duel, tournament, and story mode. These are self-explanatory. Story mode covers the Saiyan saga through the Cell saga. When you first play, you will fight all of Goku's battles, and after beating each saga, you will have the option of going back and fighting as the other Z fighters, with the final episode being a what-if scenario featuring the villains. It's worth going through just to see Happy Frieza, and I'd like to think that Cells actually happen.
I guess 10 days is just too long to wait for the tournament.
The tournament mode has you choosing a fighter and attempting to go undefeated through the ranks in one of three difficulties: Novice, Adept, or Expert. This mode is frustrating because if you get knocked out, you automatically lose and get knocked out of the tournament. If you are trying to unlock every character, you will attempt this mode many times, as it's the only way to unlock Hercule. If you manage to unlock Hercule, you will also unlock the final mode, the Story of Hercule. In this mode, you play as Hercule during the Cell games, fighting each of the Z fighters until you finally come to Cell himself. Each fight has a special rule, such as not being able to heal between fights, or only having 30 seconds to defeat the enemy. It's worth playing through just to hear Hercule's smack talk in between fights.
Jeez, he's got 3 eyes! What shape are his glasses?
That brings us to the combat system. It's simple but addictive. You have 4 basic functions: punch, kick, guard, and ki blasts. All attacks are initiated by a combination of those 4. While getting used to the system takes time, it ends up being fairly addicting. But be warned, while learning, the computer will kick your ass. Now, Budokai 3 is an improvement from the first game in every way. Not only are the graphics better, but the combat system is much more enjoyable. It adds a hyper mode that prevents your attacks from getting cancelled unless being smashed, and adds new Ultimate and Dragon Rush attacks. Otherwise, the combat is mostly the same, with the combos needed to activate the more powerful abilities being much less aggravating. All the modes, minus the Legend of Hercule, are still there, with story mode being replaced with Dragon Universe. In Dragon Universe, you choose a Z fighter and play through all of their major battles throughout Dragon Ball Z. During their stories, you can unlock abilities, new characters, and level up your character with a few RPG characteristics. After completing a character's story in Dragon Universe, you can go back to the beginning with the same power and abilities, and in fact you have to do this in order to unlock all the characters, and you will find new areas to explore and new battles to fight. Pounding Raditz into the ground as Super Saiyan 3 Goku will never get old. If you are a Dragon Ball Z fan, you owe it to yourself to pick up this game. While I admit that the original Budokai game is not very good and will only appeal to those who have played it when they were younger, Budokai 3 is great and is worth the price of picking up both. Will people comment, like, and subscribe to my channel? And will I ever get around to making an outro so that my videos don't end abruptly? Find out on the next exciting video made by OneMadHatt.